Hey guys, how's it going? Jargana here, and today I'm going to teach you guys how to do a shrimp flip. So step one, what we're going to do is we're going to do a skin the cat. We're going to get used to getting through the bar. So it's going to look like this. We're just going to put our feet through and then come down. That's just making sure we can actually get up to the bar and getting through the bar first off, because obviously that's the trajectory we're gonna have to go to do the shrimp flip. Now step two, what we're gonna do is we're gonna build up a little bit of confidence with the skin the cat to get towards the shrimp flip. So we're gonna do a faster sort of explosive skin the cat. So just like this. Hop up and just go through and down. So just try and do that faster sort of thing. Once you're feeling really confident with that and you're landing on your feet and everything feels nice, we're gonna go to step three, which is this weird kicky thing. So pretty much we're just gonna practice the kicking part of the shrimp flip. This is really important with your shrimp flip because a lot of the time when you're in the air doing the shrimp flip, you're gonna sort of kick upwards to be able to help yourself get up and catch that bar. So it looks really weird, but it's gonna look like this. We're gonna put our feet through, okay? Get a little bit of sort of momentum sort of thing with it, okay? Find a little bit of swing, don't mind me. And it's gonna sort of kick up, bam. Just like that. It's super weird, I know, but you wanna get the trajectory right. So you're making sure you're kicking in an upwards direction. Now step three, we're gonna start slowly, but we're gonna start combining that kick and the skin the cat together and letting go of the bar, okay? So that's gonna look like this. Just gonna go up, through, and sort of kick out, okay? Notice how I did the kick there, and it wasn't a skin the cat, it was a little bit more looking like a shrimp flip, just one that's really bad, okay? So you're gonna get a little bit more confident with that, do that a little bit faster. The faster you can do it without any swing, the easier it's actually gonna be to do the shrimp flip. You wanna be able to get it looking like this before moving on to the next progression. So just hopping up onto the bar and being able to explosively go through. And just like that. Now the next step is we're gonna get a little bit more swing with that. We're gonna take a first swing, and then on the second swing, we're gonna go through the bar, okay? So looking like this. Just a small swing. And through the bar. Now that can be a lot scarier. You're being more explosive and you're worried about not landing on your feet. So once again, padded surfaces always help, but slowly work your way up to getting more and more explosive with that movement. Now I sort of did it in a habit, but the next step is we're going to be reaching up towards the bar. So that's just gonna look like this. Little swing. And now you're gonna get more confident with that and try and touch the bar just like this. Great job. Now the final step is just to catch it, just like this. Now let's go over a couple common errors or mistakes that can sort of be tips for you to know when learning the shrimp flip. So my biggest common error is this one, which is number one that I'm gonna get into, and that is not getting enough swing. So it took me 1.5 years to learn the shrimp flip, and that's because I didn't have anyone actually telling me this tip. I never got enough swing. I did it off the first swing straight away. So once I actually got shrimp flip, it was a lot easier for me because I understood it a lot more, but I actually did it straight away. So I didn't have any actual power or swing or momentum to help me actually catch the bar. So if you're not getting enough power, you're not going to be able to get as much explosiveness and catch the bar. Obviously it's good to start that way, get the confidence up and go from there, but if you're trying to catch the bar and you're not able to, that's probably because you're not getting enough swing. Next common mistake is the point at which you're starting to go through the bar. Everybody's different. I know some people do it as if they're doing a muscle up from the bottom. Some people just go in one swing sort of thing. I like to go out sort of in between the two as if as my body's almost horizontal, and then I start pulling my feet through. It's a lot scarier, but it helps me get my feet through a lot easier. So finding out which part of the position to start going through the bar is beneficial for you. It's different for everyone, but find which position works best for you to kick up from. The next step is not being able to get your feet through the bar. You might struggle to actually get your feet through the bar. Now that first off can be flexibility. You might not be tucking in your knees enough because you might not be flexible enough, or it can also be a lack of swing. I thought I didn't have enough flexibility, but I actually did. What it was is I didn't get enough swing during the shrimp. So once I figured out that positioning, I could get my feet through a lot easier than when I had no swing. You may actually notice if you're trying to get your feet through with a bit of swing, it's a lot easier to get them through than if you're doing it in a standstill position. You can bend your legs, cross them, do things like that. I think it's just best to tuck your knees in and go through that, but it's up to you. But that's a reason why you're not getting your feet through the bar if that's a problem for you. And the last common error, which is probably the biggest common error, is kicking too far out or too far up. Now this problem will come from those mistakes that I've talked about just before this. Things like your position, the amount of swing you can have, whether you got your feet through the bar, they will all make a difference as to where you're going to kick when you're going through the bar. So for me, for example, and for most people, if you get too much swing, you're just gonna fly straight out and you're not going to get anywhere near the bar. You're just gonna go straight backwards. If you don't get enough swing, you might find you just go straight upwards and you could hit your head, things like that. It doesn't hurt though, don't worry. Only hurts slightly, but that position does make a difference in whether you're kicking too far out or up. So that's why it's really important to find that position so that you can make sure you're kicking in that perfect axis. You should pretty much be kicking at around a 70-degree angle. Too far up, like I said, you're gonna hit the bar. Too far out, you're not gonna catch the bar. That angle is gonna be perfect for you to get upwards and catch that bar. So finding that position is the best. Obviously, the best way to adjust it if you're kicking too far out is thinking about how much swing you have and also telling yourself, I'm gonna try and kick towards the sky or the roof. I'm gonna just try and kick up that way. Things like that can also help. So I hope you guys enjoyed that quick tutorial on how to shrimp flip. If you did, leave a like and a comment down below. Tell me if you have any other tips that helped you get the shrimp flip, and let me know what other videos you guys wanna see in the comments down below as well. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.